Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You are currently staged and propped on a lot of different boxes because I have so many other things to be doing than this. But you know what I don't like, and you know what I'm not really here for, is narcissism and victim mentality. And I really think those two toxic traits can really be deadly, particularly in the setting of these individuals that we're going to be talking about today. So late last night, Amberlynn uploaded a Snapchat rant. Now I didn't see it until this morning, and when I tell you, you should have left that one in the drafts, honey, because it's a mess. You should have filmed it and you should have slept on it, and you should have put as much research into this rant and the individuals you were talking about as you put into your Octavia.
So much research. I have been obsessed. Like, that's all I do lately is just look up stuff about this like crazy.
So before we even start and before I even tell you my thoughts and feelings, I just want to tell you that this will be sort of centered, and we will be discussing fat phobia, skinny privilege, racism, child abuse, delusion, and topics about domestic violence. And if you're a little bit confused, thinking, well, how the hell does that come into play when it's just Amberlynn, just you wait, it does. But if discussion of such topics sort of, you know, stresses you out or you're not here for it, then I am so sorry, but this is not the video for you. I have loads of different videos, and just click off now. Now, the rant starts off with Amberlynn catching a whole new attitude and a whole new personality because she got some press on nails.
For fucking why?
And I mean, don't get me wrong, I also can get very sassy when my nails are beautiful and long and, you know, sharp, but I also don't go online and specifically on Snapchat ranting and telling my viewers that a racist YouTube personality is my role model and someone I look up to. I think that's just taking it a step too far, if I am honest. So her 10-minute rant starts off with her telling us that she is fuming with the entirety of humanity and society. That's right, we fucked up that bad.
I'm sorry, but I am fucking repulsed right now with, I guess, humanity.
And the reason why she is fuming with us so much is because Amy's Life Journey, another creator who's very similar to Amberlynn in the sense of manipulation, abuse and inconsistencies with dieting, has announced that she will be doing a charity fundraiser for the people who tragically have been affected by all of the wildfires going on recently, and have maybe lost their homes or have just been affected by the tragedy, which is great. Before I even get into, you know, talking about Amy's Life Journey and, you know, her video and exactly why her charity is a little bit shady, I just want to say that I appreciate everyone doing their bit and using their platform to help other people. I am 100% for that. I love that. Before we even get any further, before we get into exploring what's been going on, I also want to just express to you how uncomfortable I am. And maybe this is not my place and maybe I'm not the one to talk about it, but I am extremely uncomfortable with Amberlynn almost like caricaturing or stereotyping a black woman in this video. And what I mean is that she's this like normal girl from Kentucky who has never spoken in this kind of accent, at least not that I have heard of, who has never been someone to, you know, gesticulate like this, and never someone who I've seen act in that way. I just want to show you like these two videos side by side, and you tell me if she's almost portraying this stereotypical angry black woman that's like really disgusting, because I feel like she is, and I'm not sure if she is. Maybe I am completely wrong, but I am so uncomfortable with this clip. That's all I want to say, is that I am so uncomfortable. All of a sudden she's like doing all this with her hands, and I don't know, it's just weird. Just watch.
For fucking why, bitch? For fucking why? Why? What the fuck did she do? Like, hands down, what the fuck? But all the little stands will come all up in my face, hollering at me, saying all this bullshit. So miserable bitches. Hi, my name's Amberlynn, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel for weight loss. I see a lot of videos of other people doing it, and it's so motivating, and it's just something I'm really interested in doing. But all the little stands will come all up in my face, hollering at me, saying all this bullshit.
Again, maybe I am completely off with this and I do apologise. I don't mean to cause any offence to anyone, but I just feel uncomfortable with the way she's speaking when I've never heard her speak like this before, and I really don't like it. But anyway, she basically says that Amy's life journey is doing all these great things, is trying to help people, and we are all just hating on her just because she's fat.
So Amy's life journey, you know, hasn't had the best reputation. People dislike her for whatever reasons. But right now she is doing something so amazing, so generous, and putting her time into trying to help people who have either lost their homes in the fire or are having to evacuate due to the fire. And she has 40 thumbs up on her video, thank you, but 233 thumbs down for fucking why, bitch. Hands down, if this was another YouTuber who wasn't fat, that wouldn't be happening. That wouldn't be happening.
Now, I have never heard of Amy's life journey. I'm not even going to pretend that I have. I've never seen any other videos. I thought her and Life by Jen were the same person, so I apologise, I'm stupid. But I took it upon myself to do some research and just sort of see who it is that I'm talking about. And again, I think that's good because I didn't have any preconceived notions about her. I didn't have opinions already formed on her. I didn't know who she was. So it sort of allowed me to go in with unbiased views, which I think is pretty good. So I went in, I had a look at some other creators' videos, which I'm going to link down below. Thank you so much for all of that material that's out there. It really helped. So I did a little research on sort of what's going on there, and I firstly went to the video that Amberlynn was talking about, in which Amy does say that she will be taking donations to her own personal PayPal in order to buy gift cards for the people who might have been affected by the tragic, you know, fires that have occurred. And like I said, I think it's an incredibly nice gesture. I think everyone using their platform to, you know, help other people is absolutely brilliant. We've done it on my channel before. We have raised over $100 for a domestic violence shelter. So I know how to do, I would say I know how to do it. I would say I know how to organize my channel in a way and sort of which resources to utilize in order to do like a fundraiser and in order to earn money for something and then give it to that, you know, organization. I would say I know how to do that because I've done it before. As someone who has done it before, as much as I appreciate the intention, you know, oftentimes intention versus outcome are two very different things, and I think this is kind of what's happening here. I think on the surface it's a very good idea, but once you start kind of looking deeper into Amy and what she's been doing and maybe how she's conducted this video, you can kind of see why the like to dislike ratio is so incredibly high on the bad side. So these are just a couple of things that have sort of flagged up to me as I was watching her video and as I was looking deeper and deeper into this. So first of all, the like to dislike ratio on Amy's videos, all of them, is regularly outweighed by dislikes. So this video was in no means an anomaly in her statistics. And in the description of the video, she provides her own personal PayPal instead of a charity or business PayPal. And now this means that people will be directly paying her money directly into her wallet for her to do whatever she wants with that money. We don't know, we can just trust her that she does what she says that she will do. She also says that people can use their money to donate to the Red Cross if that makes them more comfortable, but then discourages them in the same sentence by saying that she has heard, no sources here, no idea where she got that information from, but she says that she heard that they won't actually use the money to help the victims. They'll use it for something else. So the registered charity and organisations which is specifically conducting fundraisers and charitable events to raise money for the victims won't spend your money right, but she will. The non-registered, you know, nothing to do with charities, we can just take her word for it, trust her she'll do better with this money than a charity will. Another thing that I find kind of weird and fishy is that she says that she wants to be like those other people who have, you know, earned money or raised money and then went out and bought equipment for these people and, you know, sent it over and stuff like that. So I'm like, why don't you do that then? Why do you just need to buy gift cards? I'm not sure how useful gift cards will be for these people. I'm not sure how like a Walmart gift card will be better than like a care package with like food, water, blankets, or like anything that they might need, or simply just money. Or maybe if you don't know these things, then maybe you're not extremely oriented in things like that, maybe leave it to the professionals. Maybe just get a lump sum of money and donate it to a charity, donate it to an organisation who knows what these people will need, instead of you kind of guessing, oh, maybe they want a gift card, or maybe they want equipment, or maybe they want a care package. Like, we don't know these things because we're not working for charity. So maybe it's better for people like me and you to just earn the money and do our bit that way, and then give it to them to worry about and give it to them to do whatever they need to do with it. I feel like that would be a better option, rather than just simply saying, oh yeah, just send it over to my personal PayPal and then I'll promise I'll buy them a gift card for it. And another thing is that usually gift cards, not all the time, but usually they go up in like 5s or 10s, right? There's a set amount that you have to put on a gift card. So if I have $9.99 in my bank account and the gift card is a tenner, I'm not going to be able to get it because I can't put $9.99 on a £10 gift card. So my question is, what's going to happen to the leftover money? Like, if someone sends you £9 and you know, didn't use it, it's just left over in your account, what are you going to do with that? Are you just going to spend it on yourself, or are you just going to, like, what are you going to do with that? So that was my question as well. With PayPal, there's so many ways with PayPal that helps you to donate to a charity. You can literally set up your own charity registered account, and then you tell them like what you're going to do with it, where the money is going, and they'll help you out with that. There's a lot of other ways. You can literally do the fundraiser the old-fashioned way. So if you would like to sell something for a good cause, for example, sell merch, make a new account on Bonfire, which is how I did it. It worked wonderful. If you sell merch on this website, the provider will ensure that the profit from a line that you have created and marked as non-profit will go directly to the charity of your choice. It won't even touch your bank account. You will not ever see the money, which means that people who are donating are comfortable, because there's no way of you sort of scamming them, because it literally, it doesn't even touch your bank account. You can't even see it. You just see, this is the amount that has been donated. Don't worry about it. We've done everything. So you just pick a charity. Why couldn't you do that? Why do you have to take it up on yourself to put it in your bank and then put it in their bank? Do you know what I mean? It's just a little bit weird. And I have also found records in other creators' videos, as well as on Kiwi Farms, that Amy has organised the fundraiser in the past, then deleted all the posts regarding it, and that at least one person did not get their money back. So now, taking all of this into consideration, even if parts of it may be, you know, just coincidence or maybe not entirely true, based on all this, as a viewer, do you feel safe enough to donate your money to this person, to their personal bank account of this woman, where the only guarantee that she will put it to good use is her own word and is her own promise? Does that make you feel, as a viewer, like you will want to give her money? Personally, to me, no. I'd rather go to Red Cross, I'd rather go to a registered charity and give them money, instead of this person who has got not the great track record already, and also wants to take it into her personal bank first. It's not safe enough for me, and clearly it's not safe enough for a lot of other people. So Amberlynn, there's a lot more reasons as to why people were disliking the video than just her being fat and her physical appearance. And I would suggest doing a little bit more research into the people that you are supporting before you open your mouth and tell us that we are all fat phobes and we're just hating on someone just because of the body size. Because you know who else regularly donates to charity and runs fundraisers on the channel, who is not skinny and therefore literally goes against everything you've just said? Kendall Ray. So why do you think that is? Why do you think this person doesn't get any hate? Is it because she doesn't manipulate or lie or abuse people? But I'm sure you won't address that.
With hopes to raise money for an organization that I'm really passionate about. It's called Thorn. It's actually co-founded by Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore, and they are digital defenders of children.
Technology can be used to enable slavery, but it can also be used to disable slavery, and that's what we're doing.
The thing that you, Chantel, Amy, Jen, and all of your other friends that you have mentioned in this video have in common is not that you are just fat. That's one thing that you have in common, but fat isn't a personality trait. All of you manipulate your viewers, all of you abuse, all of you conduct questionable or shady business with other people's money, all of you have lied before, and all of you are struggling with victim mentality and not being able to take responsibility for your actions or take any sort of accountability for what you have done. Forever thinking that it's just the whole world against you and it's just everyone hating on you for something you can't change. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm sure you won't address that either. And I'm sure another thing that you will not address in this video is that the people you speak so highly of, for example Amy, doesn't just get hate on one random video where she tries to help people and it's just so out of nowhere. Her videos popped up and a lot of people were outraged, not just in this Amber sphere, but you know, all over the internet, because she was hitting her child on camera and then came back defending the fact that she was hitting her child on camera.
Anyways, I just wanted to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all of the support that you guys give me. This is an amazing opportunity that you guys have also helped me reach, and that you do not scream like that. You go out right now. No, ma'am. Go through the withdrawal caffeine. What, honey? What? Huh? I don't. Okay, hold on, okay? Anyways. So. Okay. So I'm wondering if I might have to go through like the withdrawal headaches to get it back out of my system again. No. Okay, Omar, do I need to get the spoon? Not that I can even reach him. Okay, then you need to stop. I carry this with me everywhere I go. Do I ever use it? Nope. Do I threaten it? Yep. All they have to do is see me put my hand up there and they're like, no, 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 no. I was like, well, then. Even if I did spank her more than one tap, that is my choice. That is my prerogative. That is my choice. I am her mother. Nobody else but me.
Not only does she admit to hitting her children, defending hitting her children, she also shows off what kinds of items she uses to intimidate her children with. And this is someone that you are saying just doesn't deserve any hate. Just doesn't. I just have no idea. It must be because she's fat. Do you think that's what it is? She's just fat so people hate her? Are you dumb? But I'm sure you would be able to tell me all that if you took 1 second out of your day to actually Google the names of people who you are defending and saying that they're your friends or you look up to them.
Life by Jen. One of the most sweetest people on YouTube. You could just tell that she radiates such a kindness. And her heart is so full and whole and just beautiful, but yet she's hated on? Really? Why? What the fuck did she do? Like, hands down, what the fuck?
Live by Jen, who actually has been in some trouble recently and over and over and over again because she keeps making the same domestic violence jokes.
Are you threatening my life?
Yeah, I'm being very controlling.
You're being controlling and threatening.
threatening.
I'm probably going to get beat after this video goes off.
Dude, don't even go there. Jesus, people actually do this.
I know.
And beneath this video, there are numerous comments about how people took issue with the jokes that they were saying in this video, specifically with the one about violence in relationships and coercion in relationships and being aggressive in relationships. And today I want to talk again about one of her recent videos where she makes these very aggressive jokes towards Jean.
Don't.
No, I don't care what you say.
Okay,
Just
all
tell
right.
them.
Yes, ma'am. All
Just
right.
tell them that I'm a nice person.
Okay.
And then, you know, when the camera goes off, you're going right back to the river.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Jen and Jean multiple times recently have made jokes very similar to this one, and I'm just confused about how this is productive, entertaining, anything of the sort.
Do you not think that people will go out and have a look and, you know, look up these people that you're talking about? Do you not think before you speak? Do you not think before you film? I don't understand. And now we are talking about racism. You want to talk about racism?
But yet, we have YouTubers who are on the border of being a pedophile. We have downright racist people that we're looking up to as influencers. People who have done such horrible, disgusting things, but yet their millions of followers just love them so dearly. Always have majority of thumbs up, barely thumbs down. The names I want to say right now, but all the little stands will come all up in my face, hollering at me, saying all this bullshit.
First of all, please humble yourself and sit down talking about Jeffree Star. I can't talk about Jeffree Star. You have absolutely no impact on Jeffree Star or Shane Dawson. Their fans will not come for you. Like, you have other things to be worried about than Jeffree Star's fans and Shane Dawson's fans. 100% you can just talk about it like we all do. You're not that important to the general YouTube sphere, just like I'm not that important. Like, my videos on them will absolutely not affect them at all. Don't worry.
Me, Amy, Jen, Chantel, 98% of the hate is because we're fat. And the reason why I'm so heated, the reason why, it all stems from Amy's life journey. Why can't people just give her a fucking chance? Telling her, you're gonna take the money, you're nothing but a scammer. Give her a fucking chance. If she starts scamming, then come at her.
If she starts scamming, then come at her. Yes, because why prevent crime from happening if we can just wait for the crime to take place and then worry about it later on, after it's happened? After people have been scammed, after the money has been taken away, and after they are in a worse situation financially than what they were before, and the money has been lost or spent on something they didn't want it to be spent on, then we can start worrying. Of course, we should just trust everyone, shouldn't we? Even people who have done shady business before and maybe scammed some people before. Honestly, Amberlynn, I think this revolutionary idea should be included in the next prison reform, honey, because, you know, you will just blow everyone's fucking minds by telling them that the idea of prevention of crime is just a waste of time. We can just trust everyone and I'm sure nothing wrong will happen, and then if it does, then we can worry about later, after the crime already took place. You know, don't worry that someone's following you in the aisle. We'll worry about it after you've already been murdered. Now we get into the subject of Chantal Marie, Foodie Beauty, Chantal Show, and this is actually what I wanted to talk about in regards to this rant. This girl, Amberlynn, has just said that she cannot believe that we have creators on this platform who are openly racist, have done incredibly horrible things, you know, in the past, and we still look up to them. Like, that's disgusting, right? Do you remember that? She's just said it.
We have downright racist people that we're looking up to as influencers.
And then she goes on to say that she looks up to Chantal Marie because she says things that Amberlynn is too scared to say, and she's using her voice.
Chantal, Foodie Beauty, whatever you guys know her by. So I look up to Chantal because she does not mess around. She has been using her voice. Because sometimes I'm too scared to. I am too fucking scared to.
And in the last couple of days, let me show you what Chantal Marie has been using her voice to say.
There's two reasons people are calling her a racist now, within the last 48 hours. She promoted Citrine Dream, who's been racist, homophobic, and very problematic in the worst ways. And recently, Citrine Dream took a step back because they got called out for saying something racist on Twitter. Chantal just promoted them the other day in her community post, and then followed up with calling me Charlie Cole.
I knew she was a criminal. I knew it. I can tell. I know a criminal when I see one.
Charlie Cole, stop playing the race card. Charlie Cole, you'll be going right back to the slammer where you belong. And another mugshot will be circulating. Seriously, you don't want to fuck with me. My fans are not shit people. You are the company you keep. If you're a piece of shit, you're gonna attract flies. I don't know if it's her. How is there no way it was Charlie? They sound very Charlie-ish. Not stupid. I have a feeling it's not even her. It sounds like her. I don't think it's her because there was a quote by Sun Tzu in it. I have no proof. It really sounds like her. Whatever, I'm not gonna sweat about it. She puts on this, like, she puts on her fucking eyeshadow and her lip gloss. Tries to look in her freaking wig all crooked. I'm sure I could find your parents. Dox my mom and see what happens. I bet you I could find your family online too. There's people who don't like you. I'm sure they'll give me information.
So now she's threatening my family.
So I look up to Chantel.
You should have left this one in the draft, honey. So, in conclusion, Amberlynn has just, in her fit of rage, admitted to us that she defends and looks up to people who are racist and manipulative and abusive and potentially even scammers, or she looks up to people who she has no idea about, because if you just love, you know, this person, if she's your role model, how do you not know that for the past couple of days, 3 days, 4 days, she's been accused of being a racist, and she has been shown time and time again to support racist and display microaggressions and just be an absolute fucking shitty human being. If she's your role model, surely you'd know what she's up to, especially with something that serious. And if you don't, should she really be your role model if you don't even know what she's doing? And if she is your role model and you are aware of all of this, do you just not mind that she calls people of colour Cole, and that she threatens to find their families, and that she is threatening to dox them? How do you not know, or do you not mind, that your role model time and time again generalizes and paints others as racist stereotypes with crooked wigs and trashy and unprofessional, even when talking about someone who is incredibly eloquent, knows how to talk, knows how to write, and has never wore wigs on her channel?
She puts on this, like, she puts on her fucking eyeshadow and her lip gloss. Tries to look in her freaking wig all crooked.
Do you just not mind that, or do you just gloss over that? I would love for you to address this and expand on it a little bit more. And so with that, I'm going to leave you here. I am glad that these people's characters are coming out and they are exposing themselves faster than anyone could ever imagine. Amberlynn, I just have one thing for you to say, and that is, you should have left this one in the draft, honey. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Bullshit.